Alright, hey YouTube. I made this signature using right here, saying okay. um a what do you call it? Signature using this Halo render stock and bunch of a single C4D multiple times and then just text. And I have the render right here. The C4D I used, which was just a kind of smoky effect, and my background. So I'll show you how to make that real quick. So just take the original of the stock, put it on the back, and I just dropped it below. Found a spot for it, kind of angled it so it looked like it was upright. So like so, and then just placed it right around there, and then just cropped out the region I wanted, which was around there. Now I took that into my canvas size and put it to 200 by 400, and clipping will occur, blah blah blah, and then just replaced it and resized it to where it would fit, so right around there. So that was just basically all of it, and just took this and topazed it. Maybe I don't have it anymore. The topaz sharpens should still be the same, which it is. I actually want to do now that it's already preloaded. Duplicate this and just reapply the topaz to this one, and just took my brush, erased it around his hand, so that way the hand isn't topaz. And then just lower the opacity down to around 20 so, and then just get it around his face and around his arm right here. There we go. And then now for this. This may seem small, but as all C4Ds, they are actually fairly big. So just check mark that and just dragged it over. And again, it's still pretty big. And then all I did from here was just took this simple C4D and then just duplicated it all over, re-rotated it, shortened it, and then just basically covered his whole entire body, but make it look like it's flowing throughout it all. So then you can just be creative with your own mind, place things where you think it might work. And for my other one, I did this about 30 times using smaller versions, like around there, to do even more in depth. But it was like either 30 or 20 of them. And then after you get all this in, this is just going to be a quick one showing you how I did it. Go around his hand right here. And lastly, how I got those lights out of there in the back, as you can see, because there's the door frame and there's the light where it should be. But in here, here's the doorway, there's the light, and it's not there. I just took my patch, highlighted my area, and went over to the places I wanted, just selected. Again, did the same thing, and then just selected, and boom, there it's gone. Can't really see it afterwards when it's done, because I applied a topaz to the background, which gave it more of an effect. Highlighted all these, merged them together, and topaz those as well. And I used all the same settings for all of these, so it looks more like it's crowded. And then if I open up that PSD, which it should be on a desktop, which it is, somewhere. There it is. Okay. I'm just gonna grab my photo filters I use, but I don't have anything. Alright, so I'll just take these then, I guess, which were my lighting and highlighting. I'll just put them in here. You can see I even make this even smaller, I guess. My other one. Just had those on top, and then just go back here, grab my outer part layer. Delete those. Go through, rasterize, crop. Now I can open the links are in there. Just go in here, resize it up to where they should fit. There's basically that, and then if you want, I'll just take the text I had and then put in here, put it around somewhere. That's what I did. Okay. Just duplicated this. Took this original one, went to image, adjustments, photo filter. I did a deep emerald on the first one with 100% luminosity or density. Took the second one and adjustments, photo filter. I did a yellow and put that up, but lowered the opacity down a bit, so it more looks somewhat weird. But again, it's not going to turn out completely the same because I had a lot of different effects in there. But I still had the same background renders, the same smoke effect, and then I even took these right here, duplicated it, went even smaller, and put it around the edges so it looks like it's crowding in. But if I just pump this up to 100%, and take those, rotate it, enlarge, place in, and you get that cutoff effect. So you're just going to take your smudge tool and then just gently smudge around that edge. And that's basically how I created the Death by C4D. Hope you enjoyed.